Get off me.
Good morning, New Zealand and the world. Lucas Lawman's here, Kiwi Voice, here at Cranmer Square for the Freedom and Rights Coalition 1 year anniversary gathering. 1 year since the first protest march starting here in Cranmer Square. It is really, to be totally honest with you, the hardcore only at this point. We're 11:30, I think kicked off at 11. And yeah, although it's not a protest, it's a gathering. It's a gathering of free-thinking individuals to celebrate what's been achieved over the last year. It's still, the numbers are fairly low. But we're going to go and take a bit of a wander around, maybe have a chat to a couple of people, get some thoughts, and see what this is all about, what brings people out here. Let's check it out. For a few more numbers to build up, but we are basically looking at around 100 here for the Freedom and Rights Coalition 1 year anniversary get-together, picnic, sort of mild day here in Christchurch, maybe 14-15 degrees. The sun is coming out to some degree, but yeah, really the hardcore souls here getting together. We've got a PA system over on the right, getting together to celebrate what's been achieved over the last year with the Freedom and Rights Coalition marches that have come out of Cranmer Square. So the vibe is good, but yeah, the numbers are down. It's a good time to reflect on what has occurred over the past couple of years. I know for one that coming down to Cranmer Square was a highlight of my week, most weeks for sure. During periods where social isolation was a real issue for a lot of Kiwis, including myself, and not just obviously from lockdowns, although that was part of it. There was also the general ostracisation, if that's a word, the general push out from society, and made to feel like you didn't belong. And when you did feel that way, this is where you would come. Where there would be thousands of people basically thinking the same way and welcoming you with open arms. So so that's essentially ours. Probably not a huge amount more to report on there with the Freedom and Rights Coalition 1 year anniversary celebration. A few more people creeping in from different parts of the square.
It's an awesome year. There's been some highs, there's been some lows, there's been there's been a lot of drama, but hey, that all comes with the controversy of making a stand. So look, I won't speak on too much longer. Just wanted to welcome you all and just to say how we appreciate you turning up today. As it's been said over time and time before, your presence really does matter. It does go a long way. So you being here today makes all the difference.
Because I love my country. Love my country and I love my family. And I've got grandkids. And so I'm really worried about their future. And if I don't do something now, then they're going to be in a worse predicament than what we are in. And so I look beyond, I look at the bigger picture.
I know that groundswell have been a little bit, and I say this humbly on their behalf, because they haven't been seen enough outside of their own subjects, I guess. But I want to tell you all that the groundswell people, or the farmers, have been there every step of the way. I've been here. I'm a farmer from Leeston, and we really are 100% behind everybody. So I just wanted to let everyone know, the emissions trading announcement made this week has basically given us the impetus to say something and do something. So we're going to be in the square in Christchurch midday this Thursday. We're going to be coming through from Rolleston to the square, and we would love to see as many people there to represent the freedom movement this Thursday lunchtime in the square. You're all welcome. Thank you.
So standing here with the leader of the Freedom and Rights Coalition Christchurch in Cranmer Square, Mr. Derek Tate. So tell us, Derek, how does it feel be here a year after the first protest?
Yeah, it's amazing. Actually, brings back a lot of memories, and there's some really good times here. And what I mean by that is meeting so many people and making so many new friends, and not just the marches, the protests, the stands. I think we've had things like picnics, and we've had bouncy castles, Harley Davidson rides, we've had coffee shops, and all sorts. So
yeah, it's become a bit of a home for the freedom community in some ways, right? I remember the Christmas, brought both my daughters to the Christmas do last year, and that was a beautiful thing. There was 1,000 odd people here for that. So has Freedom and Rights Coalition got plans going forward? You can just going to continue the awareness and the umbrella party stuff? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, if let's just say things turn to custard tomorrow, we're ready to move at the drop of a hat. And I know, for example, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, for example, if there was another shutdown or whatever, I tell you what, we'll fill this park, because people will want to stand up and want to make some noise again. But for whatever reason, and there's a lot of variables, people have gone back to work. I don't know, there's mandates. Not all mandates have been dropped. Taking little Johnny to sport on a Saturday, a whole lot of different groups in that. And I'm not saying that's good or bad, I'm just saying it as it is. There's a whole lot of different groups doing different things. I guess the greatest miracle today, and I'm not saying that as a religious person, I'm saying that as a matter of fact, the greatest miracle today would be to unify.
So when you say that, you're anyone that's on the same page, whatever political party, persuasion, or whatever freedom group there might be in, you just love there to be conversations.
Absolutely. And I think you know me, Lucas. I've in spite of things that have been said in the past, I always put out there, well, let's catch up and have a coffee, let's talk face to face, because I'm that type of guy. I just like to talk to people face to face, and and then we can, smoke the peace pipe.
Yeah, and that's the way to do it. You're exactly right. You always achieve more in person, in the people's aura. Get amongst it, team. It's probably all we need, Derek. Really appreciate talking to you. Really appreciate what you've done with the Freedom and Rights Coalition over the last year. And it's good to be here to celebrate with you. Yeah, and
to be honest, we're only just starting. Yes. In life there's ebbs and flows, ups and downs, and I know the worst is yet to come, but the best is yet to come.
Awesome. Well put. Nice one. Good to talk to you.